We are live. So, we have to ship out all of these rounds. We finally got all our boxes in and our stuff to package them. And he's going to hurt one if he drops that. And since we get asked a lot, how do you package large pieces for shipping, we thought, why not do one of them live so you guys can ask questions as we go. And so there.
So there. All right, what I want to do, I'll just show you. We'll just show you. Oh, the questions are. You have to pop that and then put it over. Yeah. No.
Hold on.
Oh.
I'm just going to put them on the editing half.
All right, I'll just show you guys what we're gonna use today. This is just your regular old pipe insulation from Home Depot. It's already sliced right down the center. All you gotta do is just run your hand through that. Very simple like. What I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna take this in the center. I'm just gonna put this in the center so just in case something falls, and that the entire edge is gonna be, on both sides, is gonna be protected with this stuff.
Can y'all hear okay?
I'm just gonna lightly take this in center, because we're gonna be wrapping this up anyways.
So you're just putting that tape down to hold it in its place.
Hold it in place, yeah.
And you can go out and get enough foam to fill the entire interior of whatever it is that you're shipping.
Yeah.
But ultimately, we're not trying to, I mean, you can. It's great. I don't have enough foam for all the pieces I have to ship out.
This is really thick. This is like, I want to say a half inch thick, and it fits on a, what is this, an inch? Our rounds are at least an inch and a quarter. And what I do is I just put this all the way around it.
So if you try to buy like corner protection stuff from literally anywhere, the prices are just so astronomical, like $15 to $25 for a sheet of, or not a sheet, but like one of these things. But you can go to Home Depot or Lowe's or anywhere that is like that and get these pipe protectors or insulators, and it's, what was it, $1.70 each?
$1.67 for a 6-foot one of these.
Yeah.
And we don't sell too many of these, so I just want to make sure this is going to be protected while it's in transit.
So,
Can you hold this?
Yep.
Oops.
That's what we use. But I can't see y'all's questions if you're asking any. So hold on one second. Let me find out what's going on.
You can't see any questions? You didn't pop it out.
I did. It's right here.
And it should be right there. Babe, it's in front of you. That's it.
It's not, it wasn't moving. And so I wanted to make sure.
Answer. They weren't saying anything.
I use pool noodles. Totally can use pool noodles.
You probably could use those. They seem a little bit, they would be probably a little bit big. I don't know. But if we did, we could use them because of the boxes that we're using. We put these in. Bada bing, bada boom.
These come already scored as well, so that's cool. I can't tell y'all how much tape we go through.
Yeah, if anybody asks you, if you do a lot of shipping for Christmas, if anybody asks you what you want for Christmas, tell them shipping tape.
Shipping tape.
It's true.
How do you figure what size boxes you need for the specific large sizes and where do you buy them? Boxes are crazy expensive. We actually, in our building, we have 4 recycling bins, one on every other floor. And people move in and out of here all the time. So we quite often rescue boxes out of those. However, for large pieces like this, I had to go and purchase them, and you're right, they are very expensive. But what we're gonna use for this big mamma jamma is a telescope box, which basically means it comes in 2 parts and one slides over the other. So it's got an adjustable height to it. But I think we're gonna try to do something a little different with this.
What we're gonna do is just put it in there and sandwich it.
Oh,
So
we gotta
that's
wrap it
why-
first.
Yeah, that's why this is so thick. So that, put that in there, sandwich it, and just tape the edges. That's just gonna be a huge box.
It's gonna be a huge box anyways.
Yeah. I mean, that's, look at that, you guys, like, by the time we close that. All right, so, let's see here. Now we just have to wrap it up. We're gonna wrap this up.
I have a new wrap in here.
Well, is that gonna be heavy? I guess we can do it. Might wanna- There's a lot left on this. Unless it's easier. How does that work? Alright, so you just, no. Hold this. And what I'm gonna do is just pick this up. This is gonna be fun to watch. We've never done this, so.
Not ever one this size.
Alright, so what you're gonna
Wrap the outside?
do, yeah, maybe that way it'll give it something to stick to.
So this is just moving cling wrap. You can get it at any
Hardware store.
hardware store.
Or U-Haul.
Why I was gonna say construction store, it's not a thing.
Alright, so now once you have that, so that'll clean, yeah, just turn it. There you go.
Where are you
Just go
going
around.
with it? Straight across the front?
Just go.
I was
guess
gonna
just-
go down here.
Yeah, just do that.
Okay. Nope.
Almost just stay where you're at. I'll just
Okay.
tell me which way.
I'm at your hand. I'm over here. I'm gonna go across this way. If you are doing a round, it's best to go diagonal so you don't end up with like a clumpy fold like this. So if you go diagonal, you won't end up with that. Now, after I get this one done, it'll come back around that way.
I assume. I don't know, I can't see the other side.
This is definitely a 2-person job.
Yeah. Unless you have one of those stands.
One day.
One day we'll get one of those stands or one of those airport. I think that's good. Airport luggage wrapping system.
Okay.
Look at that.
I get them in bulk from Uline, but awesome. That gets expensive as well, and then you have to pay to have the boxes shipped from Uline to yourself, which is also can get pricey. We ship our finished work the same way.
I forgot to brand it.
Well,
Brand it right there.
y'all
Yeah,
is about to play with fire.
Don't play with fire.
We do ship our completed work the same way, but you have to make sure that it's been set up for a while. You can't ship fresh resin or it will give you problems.
If anybody works with propane, if you can tell me if the tip of the flame is hotter or like this, like right here, like towards the center part, that would be awesome. Because I always heard that the tip of the flame is hotter, but there's another little flame inside of there, so I don't know.
Maybe that tip's the hot one. I don't know. How did you attach the foam to the front? We just put a little piece of tape on it just to make it not move.
Yeah, I wouldn't get the pipe insulation that has the sticky stuff on it, because that stuff's meant to stick for a long time, so I would be afraid that it would stick to the wood, and then
Tip in
don't want to do that.
The inner cone is hot. Hotter at the inside. Hubby says inside.
Okay.
We could have bought one that has like its own like heating source, but those are really, really expensive. So we got this one for like $60. Basically all we did was wrap these up. We always save the boxes that we get stuff shipped to us in. Y'all should see my box corner. It's kind of a hot mess. And by kind of, I mean complete hot mess.
I wish I knew how long this takes.
You want to do a test one? I have some small rounds.
Well, I don't want to do it on something that we're gonna sell. I just need a piece of wood.
No, I do have these rounds.
All right.
Not seeing any smoke, so it may
A
not
little
be hot
smoke.
enough. You know that probably doesn't do much.
There we go.
Bam.
Look at that.
Need to put more heat on the swirl of the egg. They're paying too much attention to the D. I didn't know that you pulled all the plastic aside, and I was like, oh my god.
Oh my God. What? Don't. Boom! I love it. There we go. Now, just don't touch your this.
Ever touch your that. Trying to figure out how I had y'all set up. Oh well.
Look at that.
Fahrenheit
Stix.
451 is temperature that paper burns. I have no idea. We ordered that from somewhere on Amazon. I'll look it up and I'll put it in our Amazon link. That's insane. Joyce says her husband shrink wraps boats in the winter season.
Oh man, I can't. All you have to do is just walk around it. Just.
That's insane.
But those are like big, like 8 foot tall pieces of wrap, and they just, and then they They hit it with the torch. They hit it with the heat gun, and it shrinks it to it. All right.
So now we have this all wrapped up. We're gonna try to Frankenstein this box.
So put the box up here.
I don't know if y'all have done a whole bunch of shipping, but it gets expensive. So the smaller and lighter you can keep your parcel, the better you'll be.
How far you got over there? Is it like
Negative 1/8 inch.
It's sticking out?
Mm-hmm.
See, this is already done, so what we want to do
I know, but-
is basically just pinch this, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah?
can we cut some of the, like, cause there's like 4 inches on either side,
Well, what we
which
could do
equals
is
8
we
inches,
just
which
cut.
adds up. Cut this off.
No, we can't because it won't shut then. Like, it won't shut. And if you try to pinch these two together and tape them, they're just gonna bust. That is quite a bit of room.
Mm-hmm.
But these are the same way too. See what you could do, what we could do to make it a little easier is score this. Just get a straight edge and score it. And just kind of pop it so then it gives it a little more give.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would do. But that, I mean, we could probably cut about this much off and pinch them together.
I mean, that'll save us. What if we pushed it more this way and then cut it at the groove and left this side intact?
How much room, can you pinch that together?
Yeah.
Like right over here? Oh man. I can't do any of this though.
Oh, well, push it this way.
I can't. Stop pinching it.
I mean, I can. I'm forcing it. Well, now not.
It's like you just have to get it just right.
Yep.
But then again, if we scored it, we can.
And then that way it'll fold.
We're gonna use that good tape.
Oh, the white tape?
The white tape. All right, so.
That's awesome, Valerie. What time? Thanks, y'all, for the birthday wishes.
Let's just cut there.
Do you want the X-Acto blade? Oh, you have one. So explain the difference in scoring versus cutting.
Well, we're cutting. You're cutting it completely off. You're cutting completely through. Cardboard.
If you guys are doing this at home and haven't done any scoring or cutting before, take your piece out. Don't do this.
Well, I know the piece is all
You
the way
know,
up here.
but I'm saying if you're at home and it's your first time and you're just trying to make the box smaller, I would advise against cutting while your piece is in there.
Yeah. See, it's just right there.
And that could actually
So-
just look up.
You can just make a little lid. Holy snap! Snap diesel.
So you want me to hold this so you can.
Yeah, but you can't. I'd have to cut the other side to score it to make it fold. Or you can just cut it completely off.
Yeah, and then we'll just tape it down right here.
I don't think. But then how are you gonna? How's this gonna close?
You're gonna score it, right? So aren't we gonna be folding it?
Score. Yeah.
Because this is already scored right
Here,
here.
get me a marker. Pencil, something. I'm glad you guys are here with this.
I know.
At least you can see what we're doing. And if I ever forget, it's on here.
The tube.
Alright, so what we'll do we're just gonna cut this off, right?
Right.
Because that other little part
Is a
can go
flap.
right there.
Yeah. So there's a lot of times where we're like, let's just go live. Why not? But it's kind of a boring thing that we're doing, like prepping canvases or...
Well, this will be a shorter video for the people that like shorter videos.
I know, I'm just saying, I was wondering if people at home cared if we're just doing something that we consider rudimentary almost, that kind of busy work. Like, would you guys care to tune in for that, or is that boring? Let me know in the description box below.
Alright, so
Right. So now we have...
this little lip that goes right here. See that? We just made our own little...
We just
lip.
cut a box down so that it's... This will save you... This can be the difference in like $40 in shipping and $80 in shipping. I'm serious. It's that ridiculous, especially with FedEx.
And then what we'll do with this is probably cut this here so this little piece can fold in. And then we're going to score this so this folds down.
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool.
And what you can also do is just take some of this that you just cut off and make another wall. If you wanted to.
That's
If you wanted to.
padding.
Not what we're doing this time, but if you wanted to. Tune in for all your doings. Molly, I'm sending her a new hoodie today. Troy says inches matter. We want to go ahead and tape
We're
this.
just going to score this.
All right.
So this is what, where's that pencil at? So we want to do, how do they do that? They just want to go along here.
Do you want the yardstick?
No, because what I'm doing is I just want to go in a straight line. So what you could do, how big, oh, see what we can do? Check this out. Alright, so if I'm going to be, like that. Alright? Yeah. So, what you do,
When you're done with that, I need to know your unit of measure here.
it is a scissor handle and a half.
Y'all get that?
See? Now you go a straight line. Just score. But what about this part back here? We're going to cut it. Or just pinch it. Right, have to pinch it.
Pinch it. What
So
happens?
You're not cutting all the way through your cardboard. You're literally just cutting just the top of this paper, and that's all you. Once it starts cutting, you can feel that cardboard, the individual. You're just literally cutting the layer of paper on top. You're not going through it by any means.
What happens if it's raining when it's delivered and it gets wet? That's why we wrapped it 100% completely in the saran wrap.
We'll probably wrap it again now that you mention that. One more time around, just so that if it does.
Well, Michelle, the thing is, if you score it on the inside, then it will bend whichever way is opposite the score. So, for example, since you cut it on the outside,
It's
it
easier
bends
to-
that
yeah.
way.
You just want a little bit of give. You don't want to cut it completely. Should we just do it? Should we just do it to where it's just easier? I think like that. I don't want to try to make it flat. Cause how are you gonna make this flat?
Okay, so we'll
Yeah.
just pinch that part.
Yeah. So then you have just a little give. You could probably do it on the other side too, just to.
So just for all people tuning in, this is what the piece looks like right now.
Yeah, we should probably wrap it.
All right.
Just tuning in, we've got pipe insulation right here. That's what we have wrapped on the inside, all the way around it, all the way, and then a piece of foam right in the center, so something drops on the center. And this is about a good ½ inch above the wood, this foam, so I think it will be just fine. All right, so starting at an angle. Oh, this will be a lot easier too, because it'll stick to itself.
So when this comes around, I'm gonna go that way, okay?
All right.
Now I'm gonna go down and then back this way, okay? Like that.
I have no idea.
And then back up to under your left arm. Stop.
Are you ready?
Yep,
You're not.
I am.
How is it?
And then I go towards your right hand and then towards your left hand. I think it's in there. Do you want to do another one? Do you want me to come back around that way?
I think it's fine. I think this is good. Well, there you have it.
Oh yeah, we've dealt with freight claims.
You know what?
The plastic doesn't bother the resin if it gets warm.
There's no resin on this.
No, but we would wrap our resin pieces the same way. But because we let our resin set about 2 weeks before we ship it, it's good. It's in there.
Yeah, you know,
And for our artwork, we have signature on them so that we make sure someone's there to take it inside and it's not just sitting outside in the heat.
all right, so let's
Jeff and Erica doing Dexter.
yeah.
Jeff, my nickname for you from now on is Dexter. Our pleasure, Margaret.
That's gonna work. Yeah, we can't.
Are we gonna need to pinch it right here?
I think that we should just. The thing is, you just push this.
Okay, so what if we fold this corner in and then just pinch it this way? And then you pinch all the sides all the way down, right?
That was the whole idea, but I thought we'd do this, but it's not gonna matter, so we'll just cut this off.
Okay.
We're just gonna cut this off. Hold on. No.
Good slice, B. Good slice.
All right.
Do you have any specific way you do your taping?
well, if you're doing this by yourself, just get the main points taped down. That's what I would do. And then just get the points that are kind of, you have to have at least, you know, your own two hands to tape them, and then do one long one, wrap it around, turn it over, and do one long one, wrap it around. It should be fine.
What do you do if something happens in transit and the receiver isn't happy? We insure most of our large parcels, and if something happens and it's damaged, then I'll create a claim, and whoever receives the package has 24 hours to let me know that there was some kind of damage so that I can take care of it. If they have it in their possession for too long, then they basically accept the terms of the delivery. What's the best tape in your opinion?
Well, I'm about ready to use this white tape.
Jeff has a favorite tape that is from Walther Strong.
This tape is no joke. Now, if I can only find it. Oh, that was the skinny one.
Right, Margaret? Do you put insurance on your paintings when shipping? I do insure paintings because they're usually not
Use the orange stuff.
replicatable. Replicated.
They don't even sell
Y'all
this
know.
tape yet.
I love no joke tape.
And look how easy this is to tear. Can you guys see this?
Ta-da!
Like, and it's clean.
Also, resin doesn't stick to this tape.
Yeah.
The only problem with this particular one is there's grooves. I don't even know if y'all can see it. They're really fine grooves. You can probably hear it though. That's from doing this. It's from Walther Strong, and I don't know if they're on Amazon quite yet. I know that they will be.
They sent us tape to have us review it.
Yeah.
Just like out of the blue. They sent us liquid tape. We haven't even tried to use that yet. I bet that stuff's awesome. So I'm gonna take this.
Extra tape insurance.
Never have too much tape.
It's true. Lori, someone told me that shipping people are extra harsh on people's boxes that say fragile on it. Wasn't that FedEx that told us that?
Pretty much.
Yeah, FedEx was like, don't even bother. They find it humorous when someone uses the fragile stickers.
It doesn't make any sense. Like, what do they get out of it? Like, karma will get them.
Karma will get them.
All right. What?
Well, not every, obviously, mail carrier is hard on packages. It's not a generalization. That's
Just
just what the
somebody like,
one
hey.
year. Yeah, Jody was like, not true. I was a delivery driver for 20 years and never did that. Not every driver does that, but that's not to say that none of them do. And it's better to protect against those few than to just
let's
risk
turn this
it.
over and score this back one here.
My husband is an owner operator for FedEx Ground just said the same thing. Darn, I wasted the stickers. Hi, Jan. I mean, it is what it is, and it's better to take those precautions than end up with something that is damaged. Jeff and his measurements.
We just need to make it a little easier to score this.
You're trying to make it easier to score? Is that what you just said?
To score, yes.
That's what he needs. Not he, but general he.
He. See, look at that. It's so much more easy. Much more easy.
Mm-hmm. Way more easy-ish. Yeah, Valerie, we definitely put a lot into making sure things are packaged properly because...
Why cut corners when you don't have to? Why cut corners anyways? It's just do it so you don't worry about it. Do it right the first time so you don't worry about it. Put a little extra oomph in it.
If it's worth doing, etc.
Etc.
DHL's a different animal though than USPS. What did you wrap the round in? We wrapped it in.
Just show him.
I
Just
can't
get one.
I can't pull it out.
Just there. That's what he said. Just get one.
I'm done. So we use this pipe insulation all the way around the rim of the piece and put some foam in the middle so that its edges are protected. Because it would suck super bad to finally get this bad boy and have it empty edge. Emily wants to help. Are you helping? Dexter's getting all intense.
What you think, Cujo?
That's awesome, Michelle. Christina says, my husband's company makes the pipe insulation. Jealous. You get free stuff to wrap your pieces in. What is it, miss?
It's good stuff. We love it. Hint, hint.
Mm-hmm. And you had an amazing birthday.
And what you want to do also is if you scored somewhere on your box and you're taping, if you could put tape on that, do it. Just a little more insurance so it doesn't rip.
Oh, she has to buy it at the store. That sucks. Your husband should donate it to the cause.
Donate it to the dog.
Megan, I like your new avatar. I'm gonna tune in. Julie, I had an amazing birthday. It took me about 36 hours to recover. But it's good though. Did you push this at all when you were?
Why?
Because it seems to be more now.
Uh-oh. No, we might have to just... It might have. It might have moved. Alright, well.
I'm just gonna have to add a little extra some.
Yeah, we could do that.
This will probably work.
I'm gonna use that. I'm using a piece of this orange tape.
Maybe we should put a paw print on the outside of the box. We may start doing that.
All right, so great. So now we have to. Let me see. Maybe we can.
Ah, let gravity do its job.
Much.
Austin's job tomorrow. All of the 40s. Watch this video. Box up 40s. I would go through and like cut these edges off where it's like just empty space. Like, you know, because it's around. But they're not going to measure this area anyways, and it's not enough weight to really change your charge bracket. So, may as well just leave them. Surprise, we're here. Wendy, you're in Perth. We'll be there soon. Are we taking Chris? We're not taking him. We're taking him dinner.
Yeah, he said he's gonna eat it at home. He's up at 8.
I think it's April 27th that we'll be in Perth. Pretty sure. What is yard bird? Yard bird. Now I have to Google.
I'm glad you guys stuck around for this.
Whoever gets this better have their X-Acto knife ready, right?
T-shirt on the wall.
Oh. Is it Taco Tuesday? I'm not sure, Liz, where the Melbourne venue is. I'll have to check.
All right. Look at that. What would you think this is? I would say
Yardbird is a
about
chicken restaurant. I guess it's.
25 pounds.
I can tell you exactly. My scale goes up that high. It does 85 pounds.
That's got to be at least.
Ask the people.
25
What are
pounds.
the guesses?
What do you guys think that weighs? Julie, Grace, thank you very much. Let me get to. Got a couple extras in there. I appreciate it. All right, so that's the end of that. I'd love to show you guys what I did today. But it's going to be sticky.
20 pounds, 10 ounces.
20 pounds, 10 ounces.
Now we only have 4 more of those to pack up and thanks, Julie.
All right.
It is not barbecue just because you put it on the barbecue. And also just because it has barbecue sauce on it does not mean it is barbecue. Southern people know. What kind of scale do you guys use for packages? Let me show you.
This. I don't know if you guys could see this. I did some filigree with spray paint. Not spray, well it was, but I put a piece of stencil paper over this, cut filigree out, peeled out the inside and spray painted it. It looked pretty cool. But then I sanded all this, and so a lot of it came off, but you could still see like hints of it. I love that it's all flat. You can still kind of see it. Very subtle. But I think I'm going to put a flood coat over it and make it shiny again. I think that would look awesome. Plus these little hints of filigree. I think it would look good.
This is my scale. It goes up to 85 pounds. It is by Accutech. Okay. It's as little as 1.1 ounce and as much as 86 pounds. And if you're shipping packages that have to be vertical to be weighed, it has this little flip up on the back so that you can stand it up. It's handy. It's dandy. And it's rose gold. So, you know, it's whatever. Aaron, do I have this on my Amazon list? I don't think so, but I can add it for you.
Also, let me move all this stuff out of the way here. We've got art for sale, but let me show you guys our hoodies. We're running out of certain sizes, but if you guys are interested, we've got them. We've got purple pullover medium, we got 2X purple pullover, large black pullover, we got some 2X zip up, extra large purple pullover, medium black zip, 2X teal pullover, a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything. But we're running out quick, so sorry for the movement.
I'm just trying to find that Amazon link for Aaron. My typewriter, nope, not typewriter, keyboard's over there. I'll get it as soon as Are you gonna show them something that I'm gonna do?
Remember that piece she did the other night with all the what is that called? Resin art. I think it was a little bit too much, so it found its way off. You can't see anything. Okay. Yeah, it still looks good. In the sunlight, it looks amazing. It's just a little dark in here. It's fun. Both pieces dried up real nice. And a little smaller one. But it looked pretty good.
I could have sworn I paid so much for this scale, and right now it's on sale for $20.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright. I'm hungry. Let's see if we get some food.
Okay, it's on there, y'all. The scale that we use. I would have put all the money that I paid, like $80 for that. Turns out it's on sale right now for $20. So you're welcome. I should return it and then like rebuy it.
Babe. Cute. You're cute though.
Lisa, we could probably do that. For sure, for sure, for sure.
For sure. For sure. The silver came to the top.
Oh, good. My pleasure, Aaron. Amanda Panda, yeah, he just started working on that skateboard because he had to finish a mural real quick, but... How much is the spillage one? Because I like weird stuff.
That one right there. It looks cool sitting on your floor. That one.
What's like 75?
Yeah.
75, Lisa. Tonight we're not doing date night. We're gonna go take Cruz some grub.
Dinner, so he doesn't have to worry about cooking. He just got back from Laura's
Cremation.
service with Laura. So we want to take him some food. So he didn't have to worry about cooking or eating.
Yep. So we're gonna do that, and we'll see y'all again tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Shoot us an email if you have any questions about any of the things. Man.
All right.
Come here. Moo wants to say what's up. What's up? Take him lots of brisket and barbecue. We're taking him some awesome chicken.
Taking him some bracios. All right, let's go.
Do we have a 2X purple pullover?
We do. We have 2 left.
I'll pull one out of inventory for you, Valerie.
These pullovers are super warm. There you go, Valerie. We got you. Look at that purple. It looks blue on here, but it's really purple. That's so funny. It looks blue, huh?
It looks, in real life, it looks like the color of those hearts.
Yeah.
Thank you, Vamp. Thanks, y'all. I gotta take him out and we gotta go get some foods for the cruise. And I have so much more packaging to do. So, till next time, bye!
I said bye.